Hello, friends. So, I'm going to bring you along on a little maintenance that I do on my pickup. About once a month, I get in here and spend an hour vacuuming and wiping things down. I've got a few reasons for doing that. I have my dog. When I'm using it as a daily driver, which I am right now, I have my dog in and out of there every day. I also am in and out of it every day. I am a smoker, and it just gets used quite a bit there on that driver's side. So I really try to work on that. Also, in the past, before I became a detailer, a 12-pack of pop exploded in this pickup, but I had no idea how to clean it up, and I never did anything with it. So there's a lot of permanent damage. There's only so much I can do now. But I take little pieces, and you'll see that in the video. I'm still working on stereo speakers and things like that, just trying to get them clean. They're pretty stained up from that mishap. The carpets, you'll see, they're pretty stained up. But the reason that I did not kind of talk through this video when I was recording it is because it's just sometimes emotional. So when I do this, I have to get my mind right, and I have to jump in there, do it, and be done and out, if that makes any sense. So anyway, so here I am working on this vehicle, but that's not exactly what I want to talk about. I want to kind of talk a little bit about detailing when you're over 50. Now, when you're in your 20s and your 30s and you're getting into detailing, it's a little different as if it were for somebody like myself who is over 50. And you also have to consider when, if we're coming into this business late in life, we may have had some health issues, or in my situation, health issues that were exacerbated by my career of choice, truck driving. So it is a very physically demanding job, detailing. And with that physical demand, it's really rough. If I could do one detail a day, that would probably be the most ideal thing. But it's just not possible. In your first 5 years, you should be working. I mean, you should be getting in there, building that reputation, learning as much as you can possibly learn, not limiting yourself to only interiors or only exteriors. I do try not to put a limit on myself. So, the physical demand is quite hard. After I'm done doing a full interior detail on, say, an F-150 pickup or a big Chevy Silverado, it's very taxing, and I'm hurting for a couple of days after that. But most of the time, I can't allow those hurts to take me out. The other thing about detailing when you're over 50 is you have a harder time dealing with the weather and the elements. For me, the heat is okay because I was in the construction industry, so, I'm kind of acclimated to the heat. As long as I have some shade, I'm doing okay. But in the cold, absolutely not. See, as we age, our skin starts to thin. It's just a biological process that's natural when we age. And because of that, and for me, because I'm diabetic, our skin, it just does not handle the cold as well. And I know that if somebody is in their 20s and they're detailing, they probably don't realize the physical demands, but they will as time goes on. And if you're in your 30s and you started in your 20s, I know you know what I'm talking about, because you are starting to feel the difference and how much more difficult it is. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that. It can be very difficult for somebody my age to do this, but I do applaud any detailer that is over 50 who is getting out there and working and doing what they have to do to complete the job. And yeah, I will eventually get to a point where I'm only doing one detail a day. My back hurts, my knees hurt, my legs hurt, my feet hurt, you name it, they hurt, but I do my best to keep on going. Now, I wanted to kind of give a look at the outside of this pickup in the sunlight because some big things are coming. And we're going to talk about that in the next few videos, maybe. But just stay tuned, because this pickup is going to get the makeover that she deserves. Not the interior, but the exterior. And again, it's all because I have been blessed by connecting with some very wonderful people. So thanks for hanging out on my channel, guys. I sure do appreciate it. I thank everybody for your love and your support during that first video. And I do apologize again for kind of losing control of my emotions. But even though it was embarrassing, it's definitely brought a feeling of love and compassion from my fellow detailing community. You've given me a reason to believe in humanity again.